Sometimes people ask, can you analyze art? The answer is yes. And so today we'll dive into how you can analyze your own artwork by using an art therapy approach that will change how you look and approach your artwork. First, what does analyzing mean? So these are some of the definitions that I found from the dictionary. And basically, analyzing means to understand and learn about yourself more and make sense of things. So if you want to understand yourself more and learn about yourself, please keep on watching. Before we get into the analyzing part, I just want to say that what we're going to do today is different from a formal psychological assessment that is done by professionally trained art therapists. That kind of assessment requires much more thorough training and background and skills and tools and knowledge, and it's a very methodical approach. So that is very different from what we are covering today, and it's not the scope of one video. But what we are doing today is using strategic questions to approach your artwork in a way that will reveal and allow you to find more meaning in your own artwork instead of just, oh, that's color, shapes, and lines. So remember, one thing is that don't analyze other people's artworks. So use this to analyze your own artwork and find more meaning. And also understand that the meaning that you derive from your own artwork by analyzing it can be different, can change in the future. Depending on the situation and the timing that you look at your artwork, things can change because the meaning that you find in your own artwork derives from you, yourself, the creator. And whatever you think and whatever you feel is the meaning that you get out of it. So it will differ, and it's not a way to label and judge ourselves. So use this as a starting point to explore more about your artwork and more about yourself instead of pigeonholing yourself, categorizing yourself, labeling, or judging yourself. So let's get started with the analyzing part. Here are the ways that you can analyze your own artwork. Whether it is abstract or realistic, you can use these questions to ask yourself and ask about your artwork in order to find more meaning in it. So the first question to ask is, what are the feeling words that come to your mind when you look at your own artwork? That might be emotion words like sadness or happiness or frustration or confusion. It can be one or more feeling words. The second question is, what are the sensation words, the physical sensation words that you think of when you look at your artwork? So this could be feeling hot, or maybe feeling cold, feeling claustrophobic. So what are the physical sensation words that come to your mind? And the third question is, does the artwork make you think of something in particular? So that could be an event that happened in your life, a situation, a person, another artwork like a poem or a painting or a flower, what person, object, place, anything. So what are some of the things that come to your mind when you look at your artwork? And when you have the answers to these three questions, you can ask yourself, what does this all mean to you? All these answers mean to you. How do these answers relate to your own life? And what meaning do you make out of this? And you can ask this question after you answer all the following prompts that I'm going to share with you in a moment. So some of the other prompts that you can do to help you analyze your own artwork is to ask the question, what is odd in the picture? When you identify what is odd in your picture, this is going to help you get an idea of what is a problem or an issue that has not been solved or has not even been noticed yet or addressed yet. And so that is something that you want to explore further. The next prompt is to notice the sizes of objects or people or things inside the artwork that you made. So the sizes most likely indicate the importance of that object or person. If something is too large for the scale in the picture, then it means that it is especially important for that person. It has a lot of meaning for that person. And if the object is particularly small in comparison to the other objects in the drawing, it means that it is de-emphasized and it is devalued most likely. So another prompt is to notice what is central in your picture. What is in the main part of the picture, the center of the picture. And this usually indicates what is at the crux of who you are, or the issue that you're exploring, or what is in your mind. What is at the core of it all. So by doing this prompt and noticing what's at the center or in the central part of the picture, you can explore the issue or problem or the core right away without going in circles. And the next prompt is to notice what is the perspective of this drawing. And this is especially applicable for landscape drawings or drawings or paintings or images that show a space. So you might notice at what level the picture is at. Is it a bird's level point of view, or is it a worm's eye, or is it just a regular point of view from the side of things? If there is any inconsistency between some of the objects in terms of their perspective, so let's say the lake is from a side point of view, but maybe some of the people or the objects around that lake is from a bird's eye point of view. So then if you notice any inconsistencies in the perspectives, it means that there might be some inconsistencies in life in general. So that is something that you might want to explore further when you look at your artwork and reflect on what's going on in your life. And the final prompt is to notice what it would feel like if you became an object inside that picture. So let's say the picture is a bird in a landscape. If you became that bird, what would you feel, hear, or see around you and notice around you if you were that bird? And by doing this prompt, you can learn a lot about what the picture is giving off of in terms of energy, in terms of feeling, and what subconscious thoughts and emotions are behind some of the different aspects inside the picture. So this is another way to really dive deeper into your artwork instead of just looking at the superficial level. And so remember, when you have answered all these questions and done these prompts in order for you to approach the artwork in an analytical way, remember to ask yourself, what do all these answers mean to me in a personal way? How does it relate to your life in some way? And this is an answer that only you can answer for yourself when you look at your own artwork. Because all we are doing today here is really learning more about what's going on in your life, what's going on in yourself subconsciously, and some of the things like emotions and feelings and thoughts that are coming up that are not being addressed or explored in your conscious life. So this is really a way to understand yourself more rather than kind of judging ourselves and putting labels on ourselves. We cannot really know what's really going on in someone's life or in someone's brain by looking at their one artwork. And art therapists don't just interpret artwork by using cookie cutter recipes, since each person is unique. In art therapy, it's really more about the relationship between the artwork, the artist or the client, and the art therapist. What are some of the things that you have found or learned about yourself from your own artwork? I would like to know. So please make a comment below. And if you have any questions about analyzing your artwork or what art therapists do, please leave a comment below as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.